Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Friends, family, all of our supporters out there, I'm so glad you're back. So we were supposed to be doing a questions and answers video next, which would be this time. But obviously we're not doing that. We're taking a little detour and we're going to do a birth story / 16 and pregnant story. I figured since that was like really requested anyways, that a bunch of questions would stem from that and it would make a more fun video whenever we answer questions. And we already got like a lot of really good questions, so I'm excited to answer those. But we're just gonna get right into that. So I found out I was pregnant my junior year of high school. It was like around Christmas time, so December 2018. I was 16. I kind of like questioned being pregnant or like something going on when I was late on my period. So I was like 2 weeks late and I was like, all right, let's just take a test to be safe. And I took a test and it was negative. So I was like, oh, I'm fine, like nothing to worry about. But then I was 2 months late, 2 months late. And I got more tests. And shout out to Mackenzie Powell and Paige Saban for being there with me. So the first line, it showed up really quick, and the second one like did slowly, but it was definitely there. And I was like, there's just no way. So Mackenzie and I went back to the store and got like 5 more tests. And it's funny because my dad was actually at the store at the same time that we were, and I had a pregnancy test in my hand. Luckily, he didn't see me because that would have been super awkward and embarrassing. But I just told him like a month ago that he was actually at the store at the same time we were whenever I was buying those tests. And it's just funny to us now. So when it was positive, like the 5th or 6th time I took it, I'm just like super awkward. So we just, whenever like awkward or nervous situations come upon me, I just laugh it off, try to laugh it off. So we just stared at each other and I kind of like laughed because I'm just like in shock. So then I was like, oh my gosh, like there's just no way I can tell my parents this. Like, how am I going to tell my parents that I'm pregnant? Because like they're going to be so disappointed in me. And I get it, because now that I have had I understand this. You have like all these dreams, hopes, wishes for your kids like growing up, and then I'm a year away from graduating and I find out I'm pregnant. Like everything's ruined. Not actually, it's not actually all ruined because she's the best thing in the world. And you can find your way around these things. You can, promise. But I was super scared to tell them, and I was like, there's just like, I just don't know how I'm gonna tell them. So first, before I even told Johnny, I told his sister. So shout out to you, Katie. So then I'm like, Paige, like I need you to help me tell my sister because I'm really scared. I don't know what she's gonna say. Obviously she's gonna be in shock, but I know my sister would be the best person to help me tell my parents because that's what I'm the scaredest of. So one night we're like, let's go to dinner, Aubrey. So we take her to dinner and we get her a few drinks because we're about to spill, you know, some tea. She's a few drinks in and we're like, all right, so we need to talk to you. So we just like stare at each other for a second and she's like, you're pregnant. And I'm like, oh my God, she knows. She probably knew this whole time because we don't even like, that's not really our thing. We don't just ask her to go out with us, like out to dinner with us randomly. Like it was just weird. So that was that. She like almost cried. I think she might have honestly cried a little bit. But it's fine. So then she helped me tell my parents. Yeah. So one night my sister told my mom, she was like, we really need to talk to you. You need to like come home so we can talk to you. It's really something important. So at that time she was at the store with my dad. They were getting supplies for work or whatever. So my mom and dad get home. Luckily my dad had to go back to the store because I was like, I do not want dad to be here whenever I tell mom. Like it's already bad enough that I have to tell mom that I'm pregnant at 16. Anyways, my mom comes in, sits on the couch with us, and we all just sit there in silence, and she looks at my sister and she's like, you're pregnant. And my sister's like, no, not me. And so she looks at me and I'm like, oh my God. So I just kind of sit there and I'm like, oh my God, she knows. So my mom was just like really disappointed, which is such a normal initial reaction. And she was like, well, you have to tell your dad. I'm not telling him for you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not telling Dad. Like, I'm just already so embarrassed and uncomfortable right now. Like, there's just no way I can tell him right now. So he gets back and she's like, Ken, you need to come in here. And Mary has something to tell you. And I'm like, I can't tell him right now. And so my mom's like, Mary's pregnant. And I think he was like, everyone was obviously in shock, but he just kind of sat there and like looked at me, and he was like, he handled it really well. He was like, well, we're going to get this figured out. We can do this. You're going to be fine. Your baby's going to be fine. Like, everything's going to be okay. We're going to figure it out. And that's exactly what we did. So then my mom went with me to my first doctor's appointment. It was like super awkward the first like 3 days after I told them, because me and my mom were super close, but my mom didn't really have much to say to me for a couple days, which I get, whatever. But she went to my doctor's appointment with me. We heard Hadley's heartbeat for the first time together. It was super fun, bittersweet. And then we were just like ready to shop. Like, we were super excited. We were starting to get super excited, at least. We were going to have like this new addition to our family. And everyone was like, you're having a boy. And I was like, no way. Because I wanted a girl really bad. Because I'm like, I'm about to have this mini me. Like, I'm so excited. I want a little mini Mary. And that's what I got. So, I'll add in a video of my gender reveal here. It was super cute. I ran to my sister once I saw the pink fly in the air. I was just like so excited. Like, I'm about to have a mini me. Like, this is the best.
Do it for Dale.
High school, being 16, a junior in high school, pregnant, walking the halls every day was super uncomfortable for me. I remember people just staring at my belly all the time, even though I didn't even show till like a month or two before I even had Hadley. So it was just super annoying. Like, I would be walking around and everyone would stare at my stomach. There's nothing to see, guys. Like, there was nothing to see. I'm sorry, but there was nothing to see. I even wore sweatshirts like from when I found out all the way till summer. Like, I wore sweatshirts. Even like the steaming hot weather, I wore hoodies all the time. Because I just didn't want people looking at me, and they did it anyways. But I remember that, and tons of rumors went around about me. All the stuff that happens in high school happened, obviously. Like, yeah, let's talk about the pregnant girl. It's so fun. I know I'm just talking about like my side of the whole situation, which it's just easier for me to, because there were so many different emotions going on. Like, obviously Johnny had all of his feelings, like just all of us. We were pretty much all in shock, but since he's not here, it's just easier for me to spill the tea this way, you know, all that went on whenever I was pregnant. There was a lot, lots of drama, but ultimately it was the best thing that ever happened to me. The biggest thing was just like telling my parents. I had like a really easy pregnancy. I literally never was sick. The only thing that happened to me was heartburn. I had the worst heartburn. I hated it. It was horrible. But I got really lucky, because that's all that was wrong with me, like my whole pregnancy. Towards the end, I had to get weekly ultrasounds because I was really low on fluid, and they were like, we might have to induce you early because we don't want her to run out of fluid. But I was also measuring like 3 to 4 weeks behind, so it was just like a lot, but like it wasn't bad. And I'm like, really, this is like a blessing in disguise. I got weekly ultrasounds, so I literally have a book full of all of her ultrasound photos, and I just like, I love them so much. Like, sometimes I'll just come in here and look at them. I'll just be like, that was you. Like, you were that small at one point. We also did a 3D ultrasound, and that was super cool. And I honestly feel like she still looks like the 3D photos. I'm going to show you guys. So this is my little book of all of her ultrasound photos. It's so sweet. Oh, these are her 3D ones coming up. 1 second. Like, she still looks like that. She's such a little sweetheart. I'm just obsessed with her. Her profile still looks like that to me. It's crazy. So I had that little book that I grab first thing whenever we have tornado warnings. I got a video, like a disc of her 3D ultrasound, which I've only watched once. I kind of want to watch it again, but got that. And then they even made us a book of her 3D ultrasound, like all of the photos from her ultrasound. So fun. I love it. But yeah, that was super fun. I ended up not, my due date was July 31st. I didn't end up going into labor till July 27th. So we'll just move on to my birth story. So Johnny was actually supposed to leave the morning that I went into labor to go to St. Louis for a baseball tournament. Thank God he didn't go. So I woke up in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. with contractions. They weren't horrible, but I was like, something's going on. Also, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. The whole week before I went into labor, I literally felt so sick. Like, I did not feel like myself at all. Super nauseous all the time, had the worst headaches. I'm like, something's going on. Like, something's going on. She is coming. I'm about to have a baby. My mom's like, yeah, you're definitely having this baby by the end of the weekend. And, so it's Saturday morning, 3:30 in the morning, I have contractions, and I wake my mom up. I'm like, can you like help me out with this? So we were timing my contractions. I forgot like how long and how many, whatever, you can look that up. Whatever that was, that's exactly how it was. So we went to the hospital. We went about 5 a.m. and they were like evaluating me and stuff. They checked me and I was only at a 2, I think. So they just kept me there to just see if I progressed at all, and they came back in around 8 and I wasn't progressing, so they sent me home and they were like, we expect to see you later tonight. And I was like, all right. So we didn't go straight home. We actually went to breakfast because my parents thought it'd be a great idea for me to go to breakfast while I'm in labor. The most miserable meal of my life, I tell you. I swear, it was. So we're at first watch, we're eating, and I just remember just having to like sit there stiff because I have a contraction coming, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't even enjoy this. Like, why am I here? It's fine, they were just trying to take me out, whatever. So then I get home and I took a bath because that was the only thing that would soothe my contractions. And then I tried to take a nap with my mom and I could not fall asleep. I'd fall asleep for like 5 minutes and then I'd get a contraction and my legs would like fly everywhere because I don't know. I did really good with my pain. I have like the highest pain tolerance. So I did really good with that. My mom said the only way she knew that I was having a contraction is whenever my legs would like spaz. I'm like, all right, that's good. So I do most of my labor at home, and then around 5 p.m. It was time to go back. So we get back there and I'm at a 5. And so they checked me in, and everyone was like in the room with me while I was in pain. I walked the halls with Johnny for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to go back. So, usually like when you're in labor, there's not really anyone in the room besides people that are going to be in there while you deliver, and the lights are probably off. Well, my family was in there, Johnny's family was in there, and the lights were on, so it wasn't really like a normal labor, I feel like, but it was fine because I did really good with it. So then they came back in at 8 p.m. and they checked me, and I was at an 8, and they were like, do you want an epidural? And I said yes, so I got it, and I kind of regret getting one because I handled the pain so well. I feel like I could have done without it, and I just would have felt cool with being like, I didn't need an epidural. I don't know, I'm weird. But I got one and it wasn't bad at all. They had to break my water at the same time, and that was just like a very interesting feeling. Like all of a sudden you just pee a river, basically. But that was interesting. And then they come back after all that, and it's like 9, and I'm at 10, ready to push. I only pushed for 35 minutes. She was born at 9:35. But Johnny's mom, my mom, and Johnny were in the room with me, and they were like, all right, let's do some practice pushes first. So I'm doing my practice pushes that actually turned into real pushes. And I'm like, guys, you have to go over in the corner. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't want to like look stupid. I don't know, that was so dumb. So I made them go in the corner, and then she ended up coming while they were in the corner over there, so they didn't really get to be next to me. My mom was like, can I come over there yet? Can I come over there yet? And I feel bad because like she really wanted to like be next to me whenever Hadley was born, but she was in there, so that's fine. She's fine. But then Hadley was born, and she was so little. I miss that so much. I'll include a few pictures of the hospital. I'm really sad still because I didn't get any pictures with her in the hospital. It's fine. I'm the only one that didn't, but it's fine. It's fine. Not really, because I'm still upset about it, but it's fine. But yeah, so now Hadley is almost 2 years old. She's going to be 2 in July. It just seems insane that she's almost 2. I feel like she was just born, and then I feel like I didn't remember her being small, and then it was her first birthday, and now she's almost 2, and I'm like, how is this real? Like, can time please slow down? I also just want to give a quick shout out to all of our friends and family, friends specifically, the ones that have stuck around the entire time, like this whole situation. You just like, a few of you have just been there for us like the entire time, never left our sides. And we appreciate that so much. You and your families are amazing, and you should know exactly who you are. And then also our family, because we have the best family in the world. Hadley has the best aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, great-grandparents, and obviously the best parents in the world. You just are all amazing, and we love you so much. And I just want you all to know that everything you do, nothing goes unnoticed or unappreciated. And yeah, can you say hi? Are you gonna get dressed? She's still in her pajamas and they don't even match. She just woke up, so she's kind of cranky. She doesn't want to be. She's being camera shy. Are you being camera shy? What are you eating? Pretzels. How many do you have? How many do you have? Do you have 2? Can you say 2? 2. You got 2 pretzels. Can you come say hi? Can you come say hi? Come here. Come over and say hi. Are we going to get dressed? Are you going to get dressed? You're not matching today. You're wearing your pajamas still. Can you say hi? Say hi. So, this is the biggest blessing in our lives. She's the best. Can you say hi again? I just love when you talk. Can you talk? Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, guys, one last thing, because I love shopping for Hadley. I went to this really cute boutique that's not far from my house. And I got Hadley a few things because I couldn't resist. So I'm going to show you. So first of all, I got this super cute little romper. I know you guys probably like won't care, but I love showing this stuff off. So if I could hold it up correctly, it's just a little romper. It has like this little peekaboo hole right here, so you can see a little belly. Got that. And then I got like this little tank top. So cute. She can wear like with some bloomers. I have so many like cute little summery bloomers from Spearmint Baby. I got this little crop top for her. How cute is she gonna look in this? Freaking adorable. With like some jean shorts. So cute. And then I got this little t-shirt, and it says chicken nugs and mama hugs. How cute. How cute. So cute. I love it. And then I got this tank top onesie. And then I got these little bloomers. How cute would this be together? Like, that is so cute. The colors, literally adorable. So yeah, obviously like some of you guys won't care about this, but I'm just like super psyched about it. I love buying her clothes, so yeah. Okay, also just to clarify, I found out I was pregnant when I was 16, but I had her whenever I was 17. So like not a huge difference at all, but just wanted to clarify that. Also, I originally filmed this like a few days ago, but silly me, I deleted the whole thing. So this is me redoing it, and I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. So if there's anything that I missed or you're interested in, let me know and I'll make sure to cover that in our questions and answers video. Also, make sure you are looking out on my Instagram, which is MaryElder_, for a chance to ask us more questions, because I love answering questions. They're so fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, any of that. I appreciate it all.
Bye-bye.